Hi, I want to show you new features for Basic Terrain Mapper, and today I'll also show you whole process. I'm creating the terrain using Terrain Toolkit. So first of all, I have here terrain with some textures, trees, and one grass texture. So first of all, attach Terrain Toolkit. I will recommend you that Berlin and rough plains or hills are quite rolling hills, and the rough plains are quite good looking. The others are quite not non-realistic, I think. So I will select rolling hills. Now I have some terrain. Important part is texture, that it will split texture according the height. So I will select that cliff texture when cliff starts or ends, and I will change the other sliders. So I will just keep it. Okay, so it's still too much, so I will change it. Too much, so I will change it. I want to have texture for more present, so okay, and I want to have more cliff texture. Okay, so on some places I have some cliff texture. So right now I have terrain with, okay, I will just change it to put good dirt little more. Okay, so good dirt is the lowest part. So now you have to attach Basic Terrain Mapper, and first of all the default selection is for trees, so we will start with the trees. Refresh button is when you will change the texture or you will add new trees. Just hit button refresh and it will reload all the settings. So tree size, so I will change it to 2. Size variation, I will keep it with variation. Minimum height I will put. So now I can configure which trees will be on which texture, but cliff will be without trees, so I will put good dirt, so bottom. So I will select all trees and place trees. So you can see that trees are placed only on the, but also there is some new thing, it's minimum height, so I will keep, for example, 100 meters, that no trees cannot be below this. I will delete, place again, and you will see it places 0 trees because good dirt is too low, so I will put it, for example, only 5. And you can see that these places, small, are below 5 meters. Okay, so now I can select. And now I can select other trees. And there is also important feature, alpha map value, because on every point is important how much is present that texture, and when it's 0.8 it's mean 80% present, so it's quite strictly. But when you will change it default value, you will see that trees can be also found on the different places. So I will place. It's quite longer, but you can see how long it will take. We have lots of trees, it will be really huge amount. I should select more alpha value. So, and you can see that it's almost everywhere, so I select it's too much, so we placed 7,400 trees, so it's quite a lot. So we can easily delete, change that value, high distance, and it will be much faster. And you can see that the trees are on different places. So for example, this is now empty. So now trees we are fine, so we can test details. And again we can put for details minimum height, so I will put that intensity 10. And also alpha map value. This is, but what is important that when you want to affect the other texture, you must increase that intensity. So when you want to affect some other textures, you have to lower their lower intensity and increase lower alpha value and increase intensity. So now it will be not seen from that distance, and I place it on good dirt, so I will looking ways. Okay, so I have here lots of trees placed. Also we can place objects, so I will select this rock mesh. I will select 200 rock mesh as rocks around the map. Rotate Y. It's recommended that you will rotate this because the other it's not good looking, but rotate Y is good. So I will put that it will be only on the top. And it's selected, so you can see that blue dots is every rock mesh what is placed only on the top of your terrain. So this is basic terrain mapper and all standard features. There is also one last, it's for copying the settings from one terrain to another. So all textures, trees and grass will be copied from one terrain. It can also save your time, because you know when you have to select correct color for grass or trees, or select all textures, it can help you.